Clutch your cheeks. Skills recharge. What a footing. Woo! Finally, the reason rocketry was invented. Well, this smoke is good for my health. Also comes in menthol. The time. Clutch your cheeks. Time to make a crater. Where there's sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Money's in. Let's go. Waiting for the boom. Time for the smoke show. Cough on that. Bombs out. Demolition day. Just killed 4. You're welcome. Waiting for the boom. Let's light 'em up. The answer's always rock. Where there's fire, you're smoke. Also comes in menthol. Bombs out. Demolition day. Got the bang for my buck. Time for the fun. Dead is irony. Skills recharge. Time to make a crater. Enjoy some sulfur. Welcome to the smoke. Speaking of investments, laying out some investments. Time for the fun part. The time. Clutch where there's fire. You'll smoke. Cough on that. Place your bet. Waiting for the move. I'll touch him. Time for the fun. Laying out some investments. Let's light 'em up. The time. Clutch your cheeks. Great big cranium in the reloading. Place your bets. Time to make a crater. Got the bang for my buck. Waiting for the boom. The answer's always rocket. Footing. Oh, time for the fun, too. Gonna get smoky. Live and breathe it. Let's cough on that. Skills recharged. Time for the fun. Bombs out. Let's light them up. Big burn. Touch him. Reallocating my assets. Laying out some places. Where there's fire, you're smoke. Fire also comes in menthol. More recharged and ready for action. Watch your footing. Oh, time for the fun part. Recharged and ready for action. Reloading. Bombs out. Bombs out. Demolition. Enjoy some. Also comes in menthol. Clean up on aisle 3. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Skills recharged. Watch your footing on the other side. Or next round. Where there's fire, you're smoked. Cough on that. Recharge. Reallocating my assets. Come on, baby. Show me the rock. Time to make a crater. Skills recharged. About time. Woo! Finally, the reason rocketry was invented. Bombs out. Let's light them up. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Reload. Place your bets. Touch him. Wait. Move. Money's in. Let's roll. Time to make it. The answer's always rocket. Well, this smoke is good for my health. Also comes in menthol. Laying out, let's light them up. Skills recharged. Money's in. Let's roll. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Time for the fun tube. Recharged and ready for action. Finally, the reason we're laying out some placements. Time for the fun part. Waiting for let's light 'em up. Bombs out. Demolition Day. The answer's always rock. Well, this smoke is good for my health. Also comes in menthol. Skills recharged. Speaking of investments, time for the fun part. Okay. Gotta love them. Laying out some investments. Time for the fun, too. Skills recharged. Let's light 'em up. Welcome to the smoking section. Bombs out. Demolition Day. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. No way. Time for the fun tube. It's gonna get smoky. Live and breathe it. Let's cough on that. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Demolition Day. Skill Let's light 'em up. Toast. Laying out investments.
Gotta go fast! Here comes the express train! Visibility ain't what it used to be. The cloud of cloaking! Made this flash myself. Do not try to copy. Skills ready to... Capturing lightning in a grenade takes a lot of trial and error. Despite popular belief, clouds do not taste like cotton candy. I wish. Knock it off. Anyone in my way is gonna get hurt. I'm back with more hurricane goodness! It's hard. Heavy fog on today's weather report. Give me a second. Hurricane nails too.
Quite tough, but tasty. Eat your way through that, huh? Please enjoy these toxic spores. Don't worry, my poisons are all organic. You can savor a slow kill. Spoiler, not every mushroom heals. One's ready for dissection. This will be hard to... And you thought mushrooms were soft. Spores. Just what they make. The magic of mushrooms has no limits. I make things cozier. Eat your way through that, huh? Take it deep. Much more tedious work than poison.
The answer's always rocket. Position's been liquidated. Time for the fun part. Waiting for more bullets, fewer problems. Skills recharged. Waiting for the boom. Woo! Finally, the reason rocketry was invented. Skills recharged. Now it's time to smoke. APR just dropped to 0. Bombs out. Win it. Your smoke. Recharged and ready for action. Laying out some investments. Thanks for my buck. Sighting that great big cranium in the sky. Bombs out. Demolition. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Answers always rocket. I'll touch him. Welcome to the smoking section. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Waiting for the boom. Top of the front tube. Waiting for the boom. Let's light 'em up. Money's in. Let's roll. Laying out time for the fun. Recharged and ready for action. Wait, let's light 'em up. Time. Clutch your cheeks. Laying out some. Finally. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Bombs out. Demolition day. Gotta love 'em. Where there's fire, you're smoked. Cough on that. Time to make a crater. Triple kill. Sweet. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Waiting for the boom. Let's light 'em up. Recharge and ready to get smoky. Living. It also comes in menthol. Waiting for the boom. Answers always rocket. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Recharged and ready for action. I'll touch him. Laying out some hits. Well, this smoke is for my health. Cough on that. Fun part. Bombs out. Demolition day. Time for the fun tube. spree. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Bombs out. Demolition day. Time for the where there's fire, you're smoke. Also comes in menthol. Waiting for the boom. Recharged and ready for action. Demolition day. Sniping that great big cranium in the... Ah! Let's light him up. Waiting for the boom. I'll touch him. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Skills recharged. Well, this smoke is... Welcome to the smoking section. Time to make a crater. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Laying out. Who am I to violate with you? Skill, the answer's always rocket. Time to make a crater. Time to smoke some fools. Recharged and ready for action. Where there's fire, also comes in menthol. Wait for the boom. Time for the fun, too. Money's in. Let's roll. 12 after 11. Skills recharged. More bullets, fewer problems. Bombs out. Demolition day. Reloading. Waiting for the boom. Well, this smoke is good for my health. Welcome to the smoking section. Time to make a crater. Let's light them. Charge. You're sniping. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Waiting for the move. Sniping that great big. Come on, baby. Time for the fun tube. Tatcha. Speaking of investments, triple kill. Watch your footing, or don't. Answer's always rocket. Bang for my buck. Tatcha. Time to make it crazy. Time. Clutch it, waiting for the boom. You a problem. Skill recharged. Let's call it promotion. Reload. Great big cranium in the sky. Reloading. Place your bets. Time for the fun part. Watch your footing. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Demolition day. Oh, who am I gonna annihilate with you? More bullets, fewer problems. Laying out some investments. Reallocating my assets. Reloading. My special. Waiting for the boom. Recharge. Answers always right. Time for the smoke show. Cough on that. Bombs out. Time for the fun part. Charged and ready for action. More bullets, fewer problems. Watch your footing, or don't. It's gonna get smoky. Live and breathe it. It also comes in menthol. Wait. Time for the fun. Reload. Place your bets. Bombs out. Demolition. Who am I gonna annihilate with you? Reload. Place your bets. Time for the fun. Big cranium in this. Reload! Gotta love them. Laying out some investments. Am I gonna annihilate? Ah, touch him. Reloading. Place your bets. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. That's a kill. Woo! The prophecies were true. Okay. Caught laying out some investments. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Skill recharged. Let's cause a commotion. Time to make a crater. About time. Punch your cheeks. Waiting for the boom. Recharged and ready for action. Gotta love 'em. Laying out some investments. Skills recharged. Waiting for the boom. Recharged and ready for action. Place your bets. Laying out some investments. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Bombs out. Time for the fun. Time to make a call. Bang for money. Reload. The answer's all. Bombs out. Demolition Day. Let's light 'em up. Waiting for the boom. Reload. Bombs out. Demolition. Ah, gotcha. Time for the fun. You're sniping that great big cranium. Wait for the boom. Time to make a crater. Bombs out. Demolition Day. Time for the fun. Money's in. Let's roll. On the other side. Next round. Waiting for the answers always. Rocket. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Bombs out. Time to smoke. Skills recharge. Watch your footing. Let's light 'em up. Ready for action. Bombs out. Time for the fun tube. Punch your cheeks. Laying out some investments. You're sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Skill recharged. Let's cause a commotion. Waiting for the boom. Tatcha. Bombs out. Demolition day. More bullets, fewer planes. Light 'em up. That's where there's fire. There's smoke. Cough on that. Laying out some investments. Punch your cheeks. Skills recharged. Time to make bombs out. Demolition day. Money's in. Let's roll. Time to make a crate. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Ah! Wait for the boom. Let's light 'em up. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Time for the fun part. Bombs out. The answer's always rocket. Money's in. Time to let's light 'em up. Sometimes the microphone's up in your face. Finally, the reason. Time to make a crater. Waiting for the boom. Time for the fun part. Check this out. Attacker spawn point. Forget that ping. Speaking of investments, laying out some investments. Recharged and ready for action. Wait. Clean up on aisle 3. Let's light 'em up. Enjoy some sulfur. Laying out time for the fun, too. Bombs out. Finally, the reason rocketry was invented. Answer's always rocket. Clean up on aisle 3. Charged and ready for action. Waiting for the boom. Watch your footing. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. Ah, gotcha. Waiting for the boom. Sniping that great big cranium in the sky. About time. Clutch your cheeks. Time to make a crack. More bullets. Time for the fun part. Ah, gotcha. Bombs out. Demolition. Finally, the reason rocketry was invented. Waiting for let's light 'em up. Recharged and ready for action. Bombs out. Tube. APR just dropped to 0. Time for the fun part. Ah, gotcha.
a mouse problem. Reloading! When you're too busy to aim. One for me and one for Chuck Chuck. These are great if you ever have a mouse problem. You got this, Chuck Chuck! Be my eyes, Chuck Chuck! That's my gun. Too busy to aim. These are great if you ever have a mouse problem. Anyone want some cover? Here's a little cover. Okay, I cool down. Another white bike. What's wrong with aimbots? One for me and one for Chuck Chuck. Chuck Chuck, you're up, baby.